Welcome to Salford Secrets. Today we're going to be following the Salford American football team and discussing how the club is good for mental health on and off the field.
Hi, my name is Archie Mabber. I study film production at the Uni of Salford.
What first got you into American football?
What first got me into football was I saw an NFL game once and I sort of just fell in love with the sport. I used to play back home a bit for a team, and then when I came to uni I got involved in Salford Storm.
What would you say that a typical day of training entails?
A typical day at training, we usually start off in the classrooms for some prep, going through plays, what we're doing, maybe upcoming games, and then we head onto the pitch, get warmed up, do a bit of drills, and then usually towards the end of the session we all get together and do a few scrimmages.
How would you describe the bond with the Salford Storm?
The bond between the team is it's a very strong bond. Everyone gets along with each other, everyone sort of helps everyone out. All the players are sort of like coaches in themselves with sort of other inexperienced players, so it's a great bond.
What are some advantages you'd say have become available now that you started playing American football?
Playing football really helps sort of take out your stress and anxiety or whatever when from exams, coursework, anything. So it's sort of it's a great outlet to sort of release some built-up tension.
What's it like being out here, meeting so many different people that you wouldn't ordinarily see?
Yeah, getting in a group situation with everyone. I mean, you meet a whole bunch of new, different people here from different backgrounds, different courses. I mean, you just make a whole bunch of friends.
And what would you say to anybody that's debating on joining this Salford Storm American football team?
Yeah, I'd 100% recommend it. I mean, you get sort of really lifelong friends, and you get great fun outside, good exercise, and a sort of great sort of achievement and community to be in with.
Yeah, Aaron Bocott, head coach of Salford University American Football. So I got into coaching back in 2018. I played before that for Manchester Titans. I actually attended Salford University. And yeah, I just found out about there's a Salford team at my alma mater, obviously. Messaged them, got into coaching. Wasn't any specific position or any type of the ball. Just came down, met the guys, fell in love with the team. And then, yeah, I've been here ever since pretty much. Had a bit of a break at MMU, but yeah, came back last year to take over head coach duties. So my love for American football probably started when I watched the Super Bowl, I think in 2010, I believe it was. At that point, I'd just ever kind of watched soccer and rugby and that sort of thing. One year, just watched the Super Bowl, fell in love with the sport, kind of picked it up from there. Eventually, got around to playing and coaching for Salford. And yeah, it all kind of stemmed from just watching that one game. And here I am, kind of 10 years later, 15 years later, still doing it. We try and keep the team motivated by just kind of fighting for each other and not letting each other down. It's a bit of a cliche, but this team is a family, and we always preach positivity. We preach kind of that team mentality. So yeah, this year's been a bit different for us, not being in books. To kind of get them motivated week on week. We've not regular scheduled games, but we're hoping next year, hopefully we get into books, and the motivation is, as a team we're going into a game against an opponent who wants to beat you. How do we beat them and stick together doing that? So I think American football helps with academic stress just because it's a bit of a release for some players. They've had a hard week, they've had a hard day in lectures, and we might have a deadline. You can use this sport as a release. Come out here, enjoy your time with your teammates, bond with those, release some of that kind of anger or frustration you might have in a physical sport, because that's what it is, that's what it comes down to at the end of the day. It's a contact sport. The more physical and more aggressive you are, the better you're probably going to be. Students especially have that pent up throughout the week. They come here, they have a good time, they release it, and everyone's better for it.